Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Okay, guys, welcome back to Up and Adam Channel 1. I've been telling everyone just a few things that we have going on this week. If you didn't catch our Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recap today with Jason and I, definitely go be a part of the replay crew because last night, we obviously had some opinions. And then we have the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tonight, along with the Real Housewives of Miami. But more or most importantly, on Friday, we have our friend Emily D. Baker joining us live, and it's going to be so much fun. So I'm going to put that up and put it in the community tab. And yeah, we're about to talk about the Chrisleys because even though they're in prison, it looks like they just had a huge win, a $1 million win. We're going to break it all down for you. But before we do, you know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, so you know we've been talking about the Chrisleys since all of this and since they ended up entering into prison, which is wild now because it's been a year. They've been gone for a year, which I didn't even realize Jen Shaw has also been gone for about a year. Like that was a fast year. Maybe not obviously for anyone who might be behind bars, which I'm not even making light of that. I'm just saying, like, I can't even believe that how much time has passed. But when I was talking to Emily D. Baker about this, the number one badass YouTube legal commentator, she said out of all of these celebrity situations where they are going to prison, okay, these cases, that if anybody had the chance or opportunity or even slightest hope of appealing the court's decision, it would have been the Chrisleys, which I found pretty fascinating. Now we're hearing, based off of page 6, Todd and Julie Chrisley won $1 million in a settlement in a lawsuit alleging investigation misconduct. This could be good for them. So Todd and Julie Chrisley have been awarded $1 million after suing a Georgia tax official for investigating what the couple called bogus claims about them. They said, "We have been saying for months that the criminal case against the Chrisleys was highly unusual and had real problems." That's what the family's attorney, Alex Little, said in a statement to People on Tuesday while announcing the news of the encouraging settlement. Alex also added, "It's nearly unprecedented for one arm of the government to pay money to defendants when another arm is fighting to keep them in jail," referring to his client's ongoing prison sentences for bank fraud and tax evasion. Now, you guys know that as of right now, we have Todd, who was sentenced to 12 years, and Julie, who was sentenced to 7 years. But also, their daughter, Savannah Chrisley, has been so open on her podcast, Savannah Chrisley Unlocked. She's been so open on her podcast about some of the conditions that they are living in, with saying that there was a dead bird in Julie Chrisley's drinking water, along with other inmates, saying that there is black mold and that they have no AC when it's cold outside, or they have no heat when it's, or sorry, they have no heat when it's cold outside and they have no AC when it's hot outside. You guys get what I'm saying. And that also now the guards and the warden are retaliating against Todd Chrisley for everything that Savannah is bringing to light from not only Todd, but also some of the inmates. Now, Todd did an interview over the phone. It was his first interview since interviewing prison or entering prison. And I was shocked that this was even allowed or that he got away with this. And of course, you know, we're not going to know exactly how they're treating him behind bars, and I'm sure there is some retaliation. So now they're hoping to move him to another prison because of this. But wait, back to the $1 million lawsuit. In their 2019 lawsuit, the former Chrisley Knows Best stars had accused Joshua Waits, a former director of special investigations at Georgia's Department of Revenue, of specifically targeting them in the state's tax evasion case against them. After being cleared by Georgia, Todd and Julie sued Waits, describing their situation as a shocking example of how an out-of-control public servant can abuse his office and violate the rights of innocent citizens for reasons that have more to do with securing publicity and money for his office than enforcing the law. Now, Todd and Julie further alleged that Waits had focused his efforts and desire on them, as well as Todd's estranged daughter, Lindsay Chrisley. So Todd and Julie also claimed at the time that Waits had targeted Lindsay to try to get her to reveal compromising information about her dad and stepmother's finances. And from what I heard based off of the conversations and the podcast and all of this, I heard that he was trying to get her to be like an informant or a witness. And then at one point, she was thinking that maybe that's something that she would do. But then I think that she changed her mind and leaned into not doing that. That's why Lindsay and Savannah have no relationship at this point. They just don't speak. They've been very vocal about why they don't speak. And Lindsay's also said, Savannah's out here acting like she's grieving her parents. I'm grieving my parents too. It's not just her. But Savannah's not just out here grieving her parents. She's also now raising her younger siblings, and she's advocating for prison reform and also for her parents to have the appeal that they feel they deserve. The Chrisleys. All right. So the lawsuit included compromising text messages that Waits had allegedly sent Lindsay about Todd and Julie, and a rep for the Georgia Department of Revenue subsequently insisted its investigators are fair and impartial, but acknowledged that the Chrisleys' revelations were disappointing. Now, while Todd and Julie were cleared by the state, a federal jury found them guilty in 2022, and they reported to prison last January. So this has been a year now to begin their collective 19-year sentences, which since have been slightly reduced, not totally reduced, but they've shaved some time off, along with Jen Shaw. Jen Shaw has also slowly shaved time off of her sentence. They say when you go into federal prison that you have to serve, it's like either 85 or 90 or 95% of your time, something like that. I'm not quite sure. That would be a Emily D. Baker question, or maybe even a question for Google. But what I'm wondering is exactly what their attorney is saying is if Alex Little, the attorney, is sharing the fact that they just won a $1 million lawsuit in an investigation that said that this person who was investigating them, which helped put them in prison, was impartial and not doing the right thing, or else they wouldn't have won the $1 million, then how on one hand are they winning this lawsuit, but then on the other hand, they're still in prison? How does that work? I understand that it's two separate entities over here that we're working through, but I think that if anything, this is just one more step in the right direction for the Chrisleys to get themselves out of prison. Ultimately, they're asking to be out of prison and to be on house arrest to serve their sentences, which I don't know what that would look like. I don't know what being stuck in a house for 7 or 12 years would be, but I'm sure it would be a lot better than being stuck in a prison for 7 or 12 years. But that's what they're asking for. Do I think that that's what they'll get? No, but they might actually just get time served by the end of this. I'm guessing, and I want to come back to this video. I'm guessing that they will probably end up serving another year or two while Alex Little and Savannah Chrisley are continuing to bring things to light against the Federal Bureau of Prisons and also the things that are happening behind the scenes. And somebody is going to come forward and make the decision saying, you know what? Time served. They are causing us way too much trouble, and we don't want to continue to deal with the Chrisleys. Is that a guess? Absolutely. Do I know how the prison system works? Absolutely not. But I want to hear what you guys think. As you know, I've been promoting the hell out of Up and Adam podcast because Jason and I are about to start releasing one special podcast a week. Next week is going to be a little insane because I am traveling to LA, another city, and another city. I can't share with you until after we do it. But for members only, it's going to be incredible. It's just going to be a lot of content coming your way. So if you're not a member, join members. But also, before we start the one-off podcast episode a week on top of all of the other content we put, go check out Up and Adam anywhere you get your podcast. The link is in the description of this video. And I want to hear what you guys think. So go ahead, scroll down, drop a 5-star review, and let us know, do you think with this big $1 million win in this lawsuit for the Chrisleys, do you think that the Chrisleys will leave prison early and win their appeal? I got questions to which I need answers. So go ahead, pop off. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.